Na. Na. Szép szerdát mindenkinek. Ott tartottunk, hogy... Most megint nyomogathatok egy gombot. Hogy... Tegnap egy kicsit eljátszottam az időt, és nagyon gyorsan kellett befejezni az adást. Úgyhogy... Most ott folytatjuk, ahol tegnap abba hagytuk, és most egy kicsit jobban körül tudom járni a helyszínt. Ugye Rachel-el akartunk megszökni így éjszaka közepén a fergetekes előadásunk után, de közben meg lebuktunk itthon, és meghívtak minket vacsorára.
Wonder if this is a family heirloom.
Amit nekünk most el kell viselniünk, és utána szökünk meg. Valahol itt hagytuk abba, hogy megterítettünk, szóval most ide jövünk.
Yes, Chloe?
Mi következik? Ugye ezt már tegnap megcsináltuk, most kell beszélnünk majd.
Actually, could you be a dear and ask Mr. Amber what he'd like to drink with dinner?
Hogy mit szeretne
I will be
írni.
a dear.
Leszek olyan
Talking
drága.
James. As long as I can avoid using the words cheating and scumbag, I should be fine.
Igen, ezt nem tudjuk összefirkálni addig, amíg itt áll. Fekvőfotel. Nem, megkérdezzük, hogy mit akar inni.
Hiya, Mr. Amber.
Chloe, what can I do for you?
Együtt el.
What's your vice, Mr. Amber?
I'm sorry?
Your wife wants to know what kind of drink you're having.
Ah, let's say sherry.
Okay.
Sherry.
1, 2, 3. Sherry.
Comical. Chloe, maybe you can help me understand something.
Na, erre úgyse tudtam figyelni
give it a
tegnap.
shot.
Igen.
Rose and we're worried about Rachel. Yesterday was so unlike her. What do you suppose is going on?
Kerüljük.
Besides all my bad behavior rubbing off on her, you mean?
Another joke.
You tell me. It seemed like you and Wells were happy to believe that this morning.
And you were all too eager to play into our expectations. In my experience, that's a tactic people use to cover for someone else. Rachel is her own person. She's responsible for her actions. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have concerns about your friendship, but perhaps you're
Hogy lehet ezt a
exactly who
kábelt
Rachel
úgy
needs right
elvezetni,
now
hogy
as
ne
she
zavarjon?
navigates the choppy waters of
Na mindegy.
adolescence.
Majd kitalálunk valamit.
Thanks.
Jól van. Tudjuk, hogy sherryt akar inni. Sörit. Egy jó söri.
Yes, Chloe?
Söri.
The boss man would like a sherry.
Thank you.
Főnök úr.
The glasses are in the china cabinet. You can place one at his setting.
How am I supposed to
Pohárszék.
get
Mi
to
az a
China?
pohárszék?
Kidding. It's the fancy looking cabinet, right?
You got it.
Alig vagyok itt 10 perce, és már szolgáljuk vagyok. Na.
Glasses. Damn. The Ambers are fancy as shit.
Na de most melyik pohár kell?
It's the triangle-shaped one.
Basic shapes. Now you're speaking my language.
A háromszög alakúak. Hát gondolom ő ül az asztal fönn, úgyhogy... Kész.
Yes, Chloe?
Még valami?
What else? Feel like I'm getting good at this.
Only one last step. As our guest, you may do the honor of lighting the candles. The lighter is in the...
It's cool. I've got my own.
Oh,
You never know when you'll need to light a candle, right?
you are a paragon of preparedness.
Thanks. I think. Time to light some
Na
candles
most hát
and
talál.
bless this joint up a bit. Finally, Mrs. Amber has her back turned. Time to fix this photo.
Dracula gróf.
Good.
Sokkal szebb. Na. El kell gyújtani a gyertyákat. Milyen gyertyák? Így, nem ide. Keresztényi, újságcég, ajtó. Ja, ott vannak a gyertyák. From. Fény. Itt valószínűleg a light volt odaírva eredetileg, csak hát...
What could possibly go wrong?
Tehát az ugye... A light az fény is, meg gyújtani is valamit. Marha jó a buli. Semmi beszélgetés, vagy valami.
So, Chloe, are you and Rachel in any of the same classes?
Hát bárcsak.
I wish. Rachel's all honors. I'm still trying to get into remedial... What's it called? Vocabulary.
What about that fire?
Dinner's really good, Mom.
Thank you, Rachel. The way the fire spreads so fast, I've never heard of anything like it.
Eléggé félelmetes.
Yeah. It's scary.
After those floods upstate, I was overjoyed we had less rain this year. Who knew a spring drought could be even more dangerous?
You never know where a deadly spark will come from.
It's certainly troubling. The latest report from the Commissioner's office suggests arson.
Arson. Why would anyone do that?
Any number of reasons. With everything going on in the world today, even a town like Arcadia Bay isn't immune to the ills of society.
I cannot imagine how difficult these last few years have been for you, Chloe. Now that you and Rachel have become friends, I want you to know that our home is always open to you.
Cool. Thanks.
Well said, dear. It's imperative in such troubled times as these that we remember what is most important to us.
Jaj, Rachel ki fog akadni.
Family's not merely a gift, it is a responsibility.
Nem
As
lesz jó
such,
vége.
those we love must be cared for and never, ever taken for granted.
Nyugtassuk meg.
Yeah, that's super true. And also remember, Rachel, that even when shit's like the lamest ever, you can always run away from whatever's bothering you. As long as you just keep calm.
Csak nyugodj
An
meg.
interesting philosophy, Chloe.
Ugye?
Yes, indeed. Not one that I would endorse, however. I favor confronting my problems head on. But to each their own, I suppose.
Oh, fucking blow me.
Rachel?
Crap. I'm so clumsy. Rachel, can you come help me find another
Stop
fork?
it, Chloe. I
Elrontod a...
can't sit here and listen to this bullshit anymore.
Rachel!
Stop it, Dad. You're a hypocrite. Okay? I know.
Tudtam,
You
ki akar.
lying, cheating piece of shit, motherfucker.
Excuse me?
We saw you. Yesterday, at the Overlook,
James?
kissing that woman.
James.
Rachel, honey, whatever you saw or think you saw, I know it's hard, but I need you to trust me.
Hisszük, hogy
Think
lát.
we saw? Are you trying to gaslight us? There's no thinking involved. We saw you locking lips with some other woman.
That's enough! You are not welcome here or around my daughter any longer. I know exactly what kind of person you are from the moment I saw you, and I let my wife's compassion get the better of me.
Oh? What kind of person is
A
that?
delinquent. A broken girl from a broken home.
That's enough, James. I will not have you continue to speak to her like this.
Jó lett a vacsora. Rachel meg mindjárt robbanni fog. És ha robban, akkor törzúz.
Why can't you just tell me
Mondtam.
the fucking truth? Stop lying. Stop being a politician for one fucking minute. Can't you just be my dad?
Rachel, that woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress. That was your mother.
Tudtam, hogy valami ilyesmi lesz. Azt hittem, hogy a húga, vagy a testvére, vagy valami ilyesmi. Ha mindegy, majd vesznek egy új asztalt.
Our minds are troubled by the emptiness. Destroy the middle, it's a waste of time. From the perfect start to the finish line. And if you're still breathing, you're the lucky ones. 'Cause most of us are heaving through corrupted lungs.
Ez most vajon mit jelent?
To our insides for fun. Collecting names of the lovers that went
Victoria beszívta.
the lovers that went wrong.
Jaj! Szerzőjogi követelés.
Well, I've lost it all, I'm just a silhouette.
Na mindegy.
I'm a lifeless face that you'll soon forget. My eyes are down from the words you
Úgy látom, hogy csak ennyi lett volna az egész.
running in my head. When you broke
Tűz meg jön.
my chest. Running in my head. When you broke my chest. And if you're in love, then you are the lucky one. 'Cause most of us are bitter
Pont a
over
néten.
someone. Setting fire
Hát
to
jó.
our insides for fun. To distract our hearts from ever missing out. But I'm forever missing him. And you caused it.
A vihar előtt. Oh, Wonder. Jó. Akkor nézzük tovább. Elvitted a balhé többség. Kisebbség. Többség. Hát ott ilyenek a játékosok. Következő. Ax. Úgy érted, hogy elmész az előadásra, elfogadtuk, hogy újra kezditek. Nem raktad az éneklő ember az autó műszer fel. Basszus, olyan dolgokat lehet ebbe a játékba csinálni néha, hogy így... De lehet, hogy ekkor haza kellett volna menni velük, ugye? Nem fizetted ki az adót? Ja igen, mert odaadtuk a pénzt. Igen. Aha, nem adtál Szamantának tanácsot. Le lehetett volna beszélni róla. Nem mindegy. Kicseleztük Viktóriát. Na, ez a kérdésre adott válasz, ez mennyire megoszló. 34%, 33%, 33%. Hát mi meg Rachel vitatkozott inkább. Na.
Shit.
8-7-6-5-4-3-2-1 másodperc múlva indul a következő epizód. Azt megvárjuk.
Previously on Life is Strange Before the Storm.
I felt like my dad's been lying about something for a while.
Mi nem lehet elnyomni?
I didn't know what it was.
There is plenty of blame to go around.
What does that mean?
You forced
Nem lehet
my
elnyomni.
hand. This is a consequence of your actions, Chloe.
We both agree that the best thing for everyone at this stage is for me to move in.
In a million years, I never thought you'd choose David over me.
Hey!
Black Hole's done with me. I can't go home anymore. Is this junkyard all I've got left?
És a kocsi, ahol megtaláltuk.
Go to Drew's room, find the money, and I'll meet you to pick it up.
Whatever you do, don't open the door.
Vajon a decemberbe Ja nem, jó. Majdnem megkérdeztem, hogy a decemberbe érkező Twin Mirror is epizódikus lesz-e, de aztán eszembe jutott, hogy olvastam már, hogy nem. Az egy játék.
We shall fly beyond this isle. The corners of the world are mere prologue. What sayest thou to my most hopeful wish?
Yes. Let's leave. For real. If you don't mean this, it's just making me feel like shit that this life you're describing isn't going to happen. What would it take to convince you?
Oh.
Why can't you just tell me the fucking truth?
Rachel, that woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress. That was your mother.
Na mi van itten akkor?
I want to tell you all of it. But are you sure that Chloe should be here for...
Chloe stays.
Of course. In
Na
every
szóval?
way that matters, Rose is my wife and your mother. But the woman you saw at the Overlook, her name is
Sarah.
Your birth mother. I'm going to tell you everything, Rachel. Everything I've shielded you from for so long. But the truth can be hard to look at. Is this really something you're ready for?
Na váhogy na.
Chloe.
Ott vagyok.
I'm right here. Good. I need you.
Nem esünk le, ugye? Nem. Jó. Hoppá.
When I was in high school, there was one person everyone adored. Her teachers, her friends. Sarah was everyone's favorite. Every boy wanted to date her. I could barely believe it when she picked me. Sometimes, I think that's what kept me blind for so long.
Igen.
She was so alive, so passionate about everything. Early on, though, I realized I wasn't enough for her. While the rest of us were pursuing college, careers, families, Sarah wasn't looking for any of that. She was looking for escape.
Szülőség. Következő.
When Sarah became pregnant, I thought it would solve everything. And it did. For a little while. Becoming your father was the greatest moment of my life. There was so much love, but I was still blind.
Mi történik? Rajta ütés.
However much she loved you then, it wasn't enough. For Sarah, the need to escape was always there. For over a year, I tried to help her. I made myself believe that she was still a good person. That no matter what happened, she would never do anything to hurt you. I was wrong.
Rock and roll.
Eventually, I saw her for who she really was. A destructive person. Someone who could never be satisfied. Anyone or anything. Even the love of her own daughter. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do. So I made a choice. I was never going to let her harm you again.
Nem, az a kórház volt. Találkozó.
What you saw at the Overlook, Rachel? It was true, we kissed. It was the saddest kiss of my life. It was a kiss goodbye. I told her that I was happy for her. That she felt like she'd gotten her life together. Finally. But she didn't get to just decide one day to be a mother. Not after what she'd done. Not after all the people she hurt.
Valamit csinált még, amit még nem tudom, vagy...
All the lives she destroyed. I told her she'd been given the greatest gift in the world. The chance to be your mother. And she squandered it. It pained me to hurt her like that.
Bár ez még nem ok arra, hogy...
But I'd do it again.
Nem tudom.
And again and again to keep you safe.
So that was the first time you've seen her or spoken with her in 15 years?
No. I sent her money. Every single month. It's our arrangement.
But now she wants to see me?
Yes. But Rachel, it cannot be.
Why not? If that's what Rachel wants.
Drug addiction is a disease. It afflicts everyone, not just the addict. I will not allow you to be victimized by her disease again.
Even if that's true, Rachel could still meet her.
And maybe the fact that she wants to see me means she's gotten better.
Maybe so. But consider that for 15 years, she's preferred that money to you.
Rachel.
Tehát ő pénzt kapott azért, hogy ne keresse Rachel-t. A fater elmondása szerint. Aha. Hát azt hiszem, ennek a bulinak is lőttek, úgyhogy menjünk haza. Vagy nem tudom, vagy a roncstelepre. Csoportos SMS. Na, valami partira invitálnak minket. Hát Rachelnek nem hiszem, hogy nagyon sok kedve lesz partizni. Anyu. Ezt már olvastuk egyszer. Csoportos SMS.
I can't leave Rachel to deal with this alone.
Hát most ilyenkor mit illik csinálni?
I hope tonight hasn't messed up Rachel's memories of family trips like this.
Tudunk vele beszélni vala.
This must be hard for you too, Mr. Amber.
It could be far worse. My biggest fear is that Rachel will try to meet Sarah. I've dreaded it.
So that's why you never told her?
You have no idea what pain Sarah's caused. Her addiction has led her to do terrible things. I don't want Rachel to go through any of that.
Beszélgessünk egy kicsit hát, ha?
I don't understand.
Könnyebb dolgunk lesz Rachel-val.
Are you afraid that Sarah would do something to Rachel?
I don't think she would deliberately harm anyone. But addicts can cause tremendous harm without meaning to.
Yeah. But Rachel's not a baby anymore.
Listen to me. Sarah brought criminals and drug dealers into our home. She put Rachel in serious danger just to chase her habit. Chloe, I believe Rachel trusts you more than anyone else right now.
Is this where you ask me to manipulate Rachel into doing what you want?
This is where I ask you to do as your conscience dictates. But please, put my daughter's safety first.
Próbálja ki az igazságot.
Maybe try the truth for a change?
What do you mean?
Well, you did lie to your daughter for 15 years.
This is true. And that's why I need your help. I only care about Rachel, Chloe.
I'll do what I can. I care about her too, you know?
I know.
Az asztal. Annyi neki. Na, bár lehet, hogy egy jó üveg kell csak bele.
Holy shit. Rachel completely destroyed that table.
Beszélgessünk vele is egy kicsit.
Hey, Mrs. Amber.
I think it's Rose at this point, considering everything.
Okay. Rose.
Sajnálom.
Sorry that tonight turned out so... differently.
That's all right. I'm really quite glad that you're here.
I'm glad too.
You've had to cope with much worse, I know. I'm grateful Rachel has someone as strong as you. How are you doing, Chloe?
How am I doing?
Your generation loves to talk about how awkward different things are. Well, this must be pretty awkward, I'd imagine.
It's fine. Rachel's the one who's really upset.
She has every reason to be. There are many painful things about Rachel's past.
Most már kíváncsi vagyok, hogy mire megy ki ez az utolsó epizód.
Doesn't matter how painful it is. You don't lie to someone you love.
You might be right. But can any of us really know what we would do in his situation? He's been a devoted father for 15 years. I know he loves Rachel more than anything.
I'm surprised you're defending him after what he did at the Overlook.
It might be hard for you to understand, but after 13 years of marriage, I'm not threatened by what happened.
You're right. I don't understand.
You don't have to worry about me or James. Rachel's the one who needs you right now.
Így van.
Do you think Sarah is dangerous?
I've never met her, so I don't know. But I'm inclined to trust my husband. His entire life is about keeping people safe. Rachel's extremely fortunate to have him as her father.
Thanks.
Thank you, Chloe.
Hát jó. Aztán nem tudjuk letörölni. Beszélgessük egy kicsit Rachel-lel, hát ha meg tudjuk egy kicsit győzni, vagy segíteni neki, vagy nem tudom, ilyenkor mit kell. Doobidoo. Micsoda? Doobidoo. Ja, azt kezdünk. Doobidoo. Doobidoo. Az állarcos énekes.
Rachel?
Földi pokol. Harmadik rész. A földi pokol. És közben meg ég az erdő.
I need some
Találó.
way to show Rachel that I'm here for her.
Akkor nézzük addig egy kicsit. Ezt minden epizód előtt kiírja.
Rachel even knows how to make a dinky lamp look cool.
Nem akarja megnézni. Na.
Rachel even knows how to make a dinky lamp look cool. Rachel's surrounded by so much love, yet she seems so alone.
Ez mi ez? Bekapcs. Ój, de menő.
This light needs more light. Wonder what I could find around here to brighten up that nightlight.
Ezt kell kikapcsolni, és akkor annak lesz elég fénye. Na
Makes
nézzük.
sense that Rachel needs two signs to contain her awesomeness. I shall call her Lion Crab from now on.
Oké. Első segélykészlet. Minek nekünk a lámpa? Még mindig nem.
I could get grades like this. I just don't want to.
Emelt szintű latin 5, amerikai, az igen. Tiszta 5-ös. Virág?
At least she'll have something from tonight.
Egy. Csak a szebb. Hát a
I think
graffiti.
Rachel could use another subject.
Na de
But
melyikre?
which one?
Anatómia. Gyógynövénytan.
That's the one.
Puff, puff, vs. passz. Na mindegy. Szörnyvidék túlélők portréja. Igen, random csöves kölyes. De üres vászon. De még mindig nem tudom megnézni a kezemet. Jó, hát valószínűleg.
Rachel's really into stars. I wonder if it's her way of feeling connected.
Menő.
Even you, Willie, couldn't come up with the tragedy Rachel's going through.
Ezt nem. De bizonyítvány. Úgy értettem, bizonyíték.
Maybe I can make the world a less scary place.
Valami, amit Rachel mondott. Valami, amit én mondtam.
Back on the train, I said...
Még mindig nem.
Hey, Rachel. I'm glad you're here, Chloe. Of course. There's a pretty high-powered flashlight in that emergency kit.
És az, amit kell csinálni? Aha! Anyu. Gondolom ez a gomb az.
All ready for Rachel's light show. Better get her attention first.
Akkor beszélgessünk a csillagokkal. Nem tudom, hogy le kell kapcsolni a lámpát.
Hey, check it out. It's beautiful. I thought you might like it. I've always loved
Nagyon
stars.
coolos.
Why? They remind us there's so much beauty out there, which we almost never see. Because we're blinded by what's in front of us. Exactly. But then I learned the truth. The stars we're seeing have already been dead for millions of years. They're all lies.
Szerintem.
But that doesn't make them any less beautiful, right? I don't know. If they're not even real, then
Sok mindennek nincs
what's the
értelme.
point?
Ne vedd a szívedre.
It's all lies. Everything. My entire life. My dad. My mom. If I can even call her that anymore. And that other woman. My real mom. She's the biggest lie of all. I can't trust any of them. I think you're the only one in the world I can trust.
Hát most... Talán?
I don't know. I bet there's like one other chick in Australia who's super trustworthy. No chance. You're 1 in 100 infinities, Chloe Price. I wore this bracelet my entire life. I never even asked why. Never even thought about it. Somehow, I think I always knew. Even when I didn't know. That my real mother was gone.
Ja.
The fact that she's here right now, that she came here for me, I think I need to see her. Is that wrong?
Aj. Nem tudom. Nem tudom, apád nem örülne neki.
Honestly, I have no idea what's right or wrong in this situation. I just know that whatever you decide, I'm in.
But what if we can't find her? It's not like I can ask my dad. I have no idea where to start.
Mi tudjuk, hol találjuk meg. Ugye Franknél volt múltkor. Megoldom, hogy van egy ötletem. Van egy ötletem.
I think I know what to do. I'll call Frank and get him to connect us to her.
You do that?
I'll give it a shot.
Mondjuk Frank meg nem örül annyira, mert nem adtuk neki oda a pénzt.
We need a way to get to her. I can't just ask my parents for a ride.
Azt hiszem van
I
megold.
think I might be able to fix up that truck in the junkyard.
Really?
I'll give it my best.
I know you will. But even if we find her, how will I talk to her? What do I say?
Tudni fogod.
After my dad died, I was worried I wouldn't know how to talk to him anymore. But somehow, when we speak, I always know what to say.
When you speak?
In my dreams, he's there. And it's so real. It's almost like it's another part of my life. It used to be the only part that mattered. I've never told anyone about that. Weird, huh?
Yep.
Rachel?
I was just thinking. Maybe I was wrong before. Who cares if the stars are dead? As long as we can still see them, that means they're real. To us. Right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Mondjuk menő az a szoba. Na szóval. Meg kell javítani a kocsit, fel kell hívni Franket. Ups. Ha csak nem álmodunk bele valamit. Ezt a beteg álmot már megint.
Dad, I think we're stuck. Hey, maybe you should let me drive. You always do it wrong.
That was one time. When are you going to let it go? Remember when we used to work on cars together? Those are some of my favorite memories.
Vagy az én
You
emlékeim?
mean my memories? I don't think you remember after your head.
Touché. All right, you win. Why don't you go take a look?
You sure?
Mondjuk, mint előadás szerintem fantasztikus.
What's wrong? Don't you see anything?
Itt semmi.
What? There's nothing here.
Really? That's odd. Well, I know it's not the spark plug. I just got that replaced.
What?
I said it's not the spark plug.
Dad, stop. None of this is real. You're not real. Rachel's family isn't real. This whole thing, it's all just theater.
Well, you know what William Shakespeare said.
A világ egy színpad.
Something about the whole world being a stage. So might as well act the fuck out of it.
Nailed it.
But I don't want to be an actor. I just want to be myself.
Oh.
Well, maybe there's a reason we pretend. Maybe the lies we tell each other are less horrible than the truths we keep hidden.
Wow. That's pretty dark, Dad.
Where do you think you get it from? There's my cue.
Dad?
Relax, sweetie. It's all pretend, right?
Right.
Just a bit of stage magic. Floodlights, sound effects. Chloe, look at me. Look at me, sweetheart. It's going to be okay.
Valahogy éreztem, hogy benne lesz. Ez kellett a végére. Ez a mi ablakunk, nem? De, tuti. Ez Chloe szobája. Na.
Wait. What the shit? Has someone been going through my room? Doesn't seem like Mom. She wouldn't leave a mess like this.
Csak nem David.
Wait. David? That motherfucker. Whatever. I don't have time for this shit. I've gotta help Rachel. Okay. I saw Sarah leaving Frank's RV. He might know how to find her. He might also be totally pissed about Damon's money. I've got to get this exactly right. I can do this. Oh, Frank. Eager much?
Where's the money?
Először te
I have a
válaszol.
question to ask you first. I mean, a favor.
You can't be fucking serious.
I need to find that woman who was in your RV yesterday. Frank.
What the hell for?
Something important. Can you help? I would really appreciate it. I'm your favorite client. Remember?
In the junkyard in 2 hours.
Sweet. Thanks, man. You're a real... That went well, I guess.
Ez nekem gyanús volt ez a telefonhívás.
What am I getting myself into?
Na, a telefonhívás meg volt, meg kell csinálni a kocsit. Rachel napló. Király út. Köszönöm, hogy ott voltál nekem, mondta a hát gondolom. Jól van az. Supi.
Okay, I've got 2 hours to kill. A shower would be fucking amazing.
Na, 2 percet kérek, és folytatjuk.